we're here with our Livestrong program today, which is a wonderful program that Annual Campaign supports. It's for cancer survivors or those going through treatment, and it basically just kind of helps them with their strength, their flexibility, their balance, and kind of just gives them a nice community to work around while they're going through this rough process in life. So we're joined here with Anita and Ann today. Anita is one of our instructors for the Livestrong program, and Ann is one of our participants in there. So if you guys want to just kind of tell us a little bit about the program, what it means to you, how the Y supports.
Okay. Well, I've been with Livestrong for several years, and I can't tell you how wonderful it is to work with people like Ann, because we see people come in initially and they're hesitant, a little afraid, they're not sure if they can do exercise even as they're going through cancer treatments, and they blossom through the 12-week program. And so we're just very excited that we're able to provide this for people like Ann.
Oh, and I'm excited to be here, Anita. So I was diagnosed in September with cancer, and it was such an overwhelming feeling and experience to try to navigate that world. And I got assistance pretty quickly in finding a care team that could take care of my treatment. But I was really concerned about what happens after that. You know, how do I do everything I can to keep my body strong enough to prevent recurrence? And what can I do to help mitigate the side effects of some of the treatments that I needed to take for the cancer? So I was pretty overwhelmed, and a nurse navigator at St. Mary's Hospital gave me information on this program at the Y called Livestrong. I'd already been coming to this Y, but I never heard of Livestrong until that nurse gave me the information. And she said it was really for people with cancer and their caregivers, and that it was like a free program for 12 weeks, and it included, I believe, a year's free membership to the Y in order to keep, using all the resources here. And so I showed up, and I was kind of a wreck, and there was this informal group of people sitting around a table, maybe 9 of us, and the facilitators. And I could get teary just talking about this, because the relief I felt when I showed up and found these women who, like Anita and Marilyn and Laura and Penny, they were just filled with reassurance and confidence. They were calm, they were funny, and they just let us know they were going to guide us every step of the way. Because, all my practitioners said the number one thing that we really needed to do to maintain our health is, first of all, exercise. But they were saying, that had to include cardio, it had to include weight, it had to include different kinds of exercise. And so when I came to Livestrong, they assured us that they were going to take us through it step by step to make sure we got all a well-rounded exercise program. They showed us the machines, which most of us were intimidated to use. They showed us the various types of exercise. The whole time they kept telling us we were doing a great job and not to judge ourselves and to take care of ourselves and to be safe. They were fun to be with. It was just amazing. I don't want to dominate this conversation.
You're doing great.
But, the other thing that was great about this is my spouse could attend, and that just meant so much, because you feel so alone in this journey anyway, and who couldn't use a good exercise program, right? So it's definitely helping her. But the good thing is, when I'm feeling like too tired or whatnot to do my exercise, I've got my spouse there saying, nope, we've got to do our cardio, we've got to, it's like an extra support level that she could also attend this program. And then there's the camaraderie with the other members of the group. They just had somebody come in and talk to us about nutrition, and there was so much good information, but really as helpful as what she had to say, and it was helpful, so many people had different tips and strategies that they shared about what they do for nutrition, and that carries over to what they do for exercise and how they keep their spirits up. And so there's this whole extra level of support that you get just because you're amongst other people who are going through the program. It's phenomenal. And my gosh, after this ends, and I'm already thinking, oh no, it's going to end, and will I be able to keep this up? There's a program that starts after this, called Stay Strong, and I just cannot believe that the Y makes this accessible and affordable, and people are so nice and kind, and I just cannot believe the generosity, for people like me. So I really can't thank the Y enough.
What an amazing story. I mean, how do you say anything after that? Well, then maybe you can talk a little bit. She kind of mentioned after Livestrong is Stay Strong, which is another great program, because afterwards, you still need that support. So you build that great camaraderie with your other participants, and so then they go to Stay Strong sometimes. And can you talk a little bit about Stay Strong?
So Stay Strong continues. It's once a week, and a lot of the people in that program have been coming to it since it started. So that camaraderie that you talked about, Ann, it continues. It just, because you're still with people that are like-minded, and you're still working on the same goals. It meets once a week, so it's a little bit different, but it's a combination of all different kinds of exercises and groups. So we're really excited to be able to provide that as a continuation for our Livestrong participants. Thank you so much. You were a wonderful spokesperson.
Very much so. Great story.
I'm sure any one of us in this group could have spoken just as eloquently. It means a lot to all of us.
Wow.
So thank you all. Thank you, Y.
Well, thank you.
I was just going to say that it's been shared with us that, as from a loved one's perspective, as much as we try to care and we try to understand, you don't necessarily know really what people are going through when they're going through fighting cancer. And so having a support group of people that really understand and can really lift you up in maybe a different way can be very powerful. We are so excited. This May we're going to be celebrating our 50th graduating class, our 50th graduating Livestrong class at the Y. We're going to be unveiling a neat wall format that's going to be something that we can constantly have as a reminder of the support that you have here at the Y, and you can sign as we graduate it. So we celebrate everything that you're doing. Keep up the good fight.
Yes.
Our annual campaign is key in helping to support programs like Livestrong at the Y. So please keep us in mind as we're raising funds for the annual campaign right now. Watch for the comment box underneath this video. So it'll have a link so you can make a donation, and we thank you so much for your support of the Y.
Yes, thank you so much, and thank you guys for speaking with us today.
Welcome. Thank you.